starting straight back off. Make some noise if you were watching the last show when everything went wrong. Oh good. Oh, there's a few people were brilliant. I was just going to pretend it never happened. Like everything was fine, but we can't. We are going to do a couple of introductions again quick, just for the people that weren't here last time. And we're going to start with the man over on this side of the arena. The man whose favourite colour is... Well, you know what favourite colour is. It's green, isn't it, Neil? His name is Neil Tunnicliffe. He's from Derby. He's 30 years old. He likes long walks on the beach and candlelit dinners with his pet dog. He lives alone with his dog. He's got a chihuahua called Emily. It's actually the name of his ex-girlfriend. It's a bit sad, really, Neil. But apart from that, guys, he is a professional trials rider. He's been riding for around 18 years. In those 18 years, he has travelled all the way around the world on his trials bike. Not pedalling it around. I mean, he flew around the world and rode it. It'd take ages otherwise, wouldn't it? He's highly regarded as one of the world's best trials riders. But with an actual world title to my name, I can say I genuinely was the world's best, Neil, once. My name is Joe Oakley, guys. As I say, I'm a former world champion, twice British champion. I've also got 5 Guinness World Records. And a bike that now works, hopefully. I'm not going to jinx myself too much. We're going to get straight back on. What we're going to do, we're going to get Neil straight up on the rig. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to have you lie down again, just in case. So Neil's going to jump straight back up onto the rig, onto that first table. We're going to run through a couple of the things we did last time, guys, for the people that were missing. Up to that slanted table, turn it to the left-hand side. Up to the top of the trailer. Make some noise, guys. The more noise you make, the bigger, the scarier things will get. We've got people in the cheap seats over in the back. Give us a wave. We've got cheap seats in the back. They're getting involved. They're cheering Neil. They're enjoying what they're seeing. So Neil's about 7 feet in the air, and from there we're going to get him to jump straight down to the floor, the fastest route down. There's no suspension on Neil's bike. There's hardly any air in his tyres because he's weird like that. But he's going to drop straight down to the floor, nice and smooth, making it look nice and easy there from Neil. And now a different route back up. We've got our balance beam. You may have seen Neil do the balance beam earlier. Well, that's because Neil can do it. Not only did I have a broken bike, I also can't get up this balance beam. I can get onto the first bit just like that. Drop the front wheel. Now this is the tricky part. Gaining composure before pedalling up. Gravity trying to drag me back down to earth. And when you weigh as much as me, gravity has a good effect. Up to the top just like that. And across to the roof of my mum's car. As you can see, standard suspension on the car makes it extremely difficult to balance. And now from here we're going to try and jump back, but rather than use the 5-foot table, because that's just boring, isn't it? Anyone can jump to that 5-foot table. We're going to try and jump straight to the balance beam on the back wheel, he says. We're going to try and jump straight to the balance beam and then from the balance beam down to that 2-foot table. Hopefully hold it on the rear wheel. That's the plan. We need you guys to make lots of noise. To the balance beam, to the table, still holding the bike. And across to the front, down to the floor. Make some noise, guys. We've not practiced that bit. So we're going to get Neil all the way to the top of the rig, up to the 10-foot table now. Neil's scared of heights. But I've got the mic, so I'm going to force him to do it anyway. Making his way back up onto that slanted table. You make that look so easy, Neil, like it's not even there. It's like he's just pedaling around the car park. And from there he's going to jump up one more time. He will be 10 feet in the air. He'll be very nervous. Make some noise, guys. And in front of Neil, we've got our stepping stones. There did used to be 3 stepping stones. Not anymore. It was too easy with 3. So we decided to take one away. Today's the first time Neil's done this since I took a stepping stone away. I didn't tell him I was doing it either. I don't think he noticed till he got up there. So Neil's going to set up on his back wheel, hopefully navigate all the way down to the floor over the stepping stones. Make some noise if he does, guys. Down to the first, second, down to the table. Look at the control, guys. Still on the back wheel. Make some noise for Neil Tunnicliffe. The legend that is. And now that was one route up to the top. At the front of the rig here, we've got the ladder. Why is my back tyre flat, Neil? It's just not going right for me today, is it? What's happening? Neil's going to get back on that front table. I jinxed myself, didn't I? I'm going to give up. This is like the 18th day in a row I've been doing shows, everybody. And this is the most problems I've ever had with a bike. Oh, so I'm just going to watch. Neil's going to make his way onto that front table now. Just like that. Turn to the left-hand side, and now we've got our ladder. Each rung on this ladder only 2 inches wide. He's got to be extremely accurate to make his way up this ladder. Up to the first, up to the next two. This is the tricky part, guys. To the next one, all the way to the top of the rig. Make some noise for Neil Tunnicliffe. And now he's going to turn to the right side, navigate all the way on the back wheel, down, hopefully all the way to the car. He's going to turn, drop down to that table, hold it just on the rear wheel. Look at that, guys. Lots of control, lots of strength in his arms. Up to the front wheel, switch into the back. And from there he's going to jump to the car and all the way off through the side. Give it up for Neil Tunnicliffe. Why do you keep braking on me? I can't work it out. I feel like I need to give up. Come on, give me this back. This is dangerous. I've still got more pressure in my tyre and I've got a puncture. Oh, dearie me. Right. What we're going to do now, guys, is make my way back up to the top. I think. So we're going to go up to the top of the rig. All on the back wheel. Still on the back wheel. One more jump, all on the back wheel. Still on the back wheel. Spinning around, and in front of me is the ladder that Neil just made his way up. I'm going to make my way back down the ladder. How do you ride this bike, Neil? God only knows. So, up onto the back wheel, we're going to count me down these ladder rungs. 1, 2, 3, to the table, all the way to the floor. Should we have a little hop over, Neil? Let's have a, we're going to have to share a bike for it. Yeah, that's fine. In front of me here, guys, we have got our high jump. Very, very similar to the high jump in the Olympics, which will be on in a few days' time. The only difference being that we have to take our bike with us. We get no run up. It's a static jump. Neil's going to show you exactly what we have to do. Starting at around 36 inches, a mediocre height there. Anybody could jump this high, Neil. There we go. Just like that. When he does that, you guys have got to cheer. Fantastic. If you cheer loud enough, we're going to go higher. I am going to do this high this time. I might even put some air in your tyres in a minute. Look at this. That's all he runs in his tyres. I weigh 16 stone, Neil. And you expect me to jump this with no air? Over the top. 30-something inches. So we're going to go a little bit higher, make things a little bit more difficult. Because anybody can jump that high. Straight up 4 inches, up to 38. 38, yeah. Neil's going to go first. Because I need a breather. Like I say, guys, if he makes it over the top of this, you guys have got to cheer nice and loud. If we both get through, we're going to move the bar higher and higher until we find a winner. Neil's got an advantage of it being his own bike. He's also not talking at the same time, making it through nice and easy. Even I'm flapping it. Just like a golf flap. Just nice and steady. I'm not that impressed. I've seen you do better. Right. 38 inches. Up. Over the top. Nice and easy there. Should we go a little bit higher, guys? 4 people want me to go higher. Shall we go a little bit higher, guys? Oh, that's more like it. So we're going to go up another 4 inches. 4 42 inches from the ground. We do work in inches, and only inches. Don't ask me how big it is in metrics, I've got no idea. Neil, you get a maths GCSE? No, I don't think so. I've got 5 Guinness World Records and no GCSEs. But it's fine, because I ride a bike every day, if it works. 42 inches from the ground. Make some noise if he gets over this, guys. Oh, easy, so fast. I blinked and missed it. Right, pressure's on. Somebody else's bike. Almost 4 PSI in the tyres. 42 inches from the ground. Over the top. Should we call it a draw? We don't need to go any higher, do we? These don't want to see us go any higher. Should we go higher? No, they're not bothered. Oh, so one guy wanted us to go higher. For you, and you only, we're going to go higher. Because these guys they're not interested. So we're going to go up 2 inches this time. 44, we'll get less and less when it gets bigger. The next time we're just going to go in millimetres. I don't know why I'm getting back on my bike, it's no good. Neil's going to go first because he's the one with the bike. Does anybody think he can do this? 50-50 that, Neil. They're not sure. I'm not sure. 44 inches from the ground. As I said earlier, Neil is just coming back from an ankle injury. He's had about 3 months off the bike. Not that you can tell when he's riding around the rig. Oh! It's like a high five on the way over, that was. How did that stay on? So Neil is through, literally by the skin of his teeth, to the next round. Can I join in there? Have I mentioned that this isn't my bike? Right. That's definitely going to be my excuse when I'm not this side. Up onto the back wheel. And over the top. Oh, we're going to have to go higher, aren't we now? We need to find a winner. We're going to go up another 2 inches, 46. In the first show, this is the round at where Neil crashed miserably. Didn't you, Neil? I did become the victor by clearing this height, but I was on my own bike. So how the tables may have turned. Let's make some noise. Let's help get Neil over the top of this. This will be the highest he's jumped in about 4 months with his ankle injury. Let's help him up and over the top. Just clipping it there. We are allowed 2 goes though, Neil. Each rider's allowed 2 goes at the height. So you can jump straight back on. Try and get yourself over the top. Can you do it, Neil? Can you do it? Do you feel confident? Yeah, he feels confident. Yeah, of course he feels confident. Let's make some noise. Let's help Neil over the top. 46 inches. Just clipping it with the rear wheel. You were nearly there. Give Neil a big round of applause anyway, guys. Only clearing 44 inches. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. Now the pressure really is on. Oh dear. Right. Bit of a dry throat there. It's not like I'm doing all the talking, Neil. 46 inches. The height at which Neil has crashed and burned. And I'm just burning. Let's make some noise, guys. Help me over the top. Can I beat Neil on his own bike? Oh, that was my elbow. I landed 2 wheels then, that hurt. Oh, there's no pressure in these tyres. I am allowed 1 more go though. Thought I'd bend your wheel then. Oh God, that hurt. Wow. I'm going to do that again. Right, 46 inches. Let's see if I can get over this. To beat Neil on Neil's bike. 46 inches up over the top. Straight to the top. Oh, I do love winning. I do love winning. There you go, Neil. That's yours. We're going to finish the show there, guys. You've been a great audience. I'm sorry that my bike just wants to stop working all the time. It's just had enough. That's like the 19th day it's done in a row, and it's just like, no more. No more. We will be back again very shortly. Oh, we'll be back again very shortly if I can get my bike working properly. Hang about, guys. Make sure you make the most of what's going on. We've got the British Cycling Have a Go area there. It's free to try. Test your skills.